the relentless adventurer, even if you never leave your neighborhood, you're being asked this year to slow down, be more selective, stop giving yourself away for free, and then wondering why you're resentful. Sit in the empty room, look around, and realize if you're there, you have all you need. The rest is extra. Hello, Sagittarius. We're here to do your full moon and Libra reading, and I want to remind you that your archetype for the astrological year was the empty room, and we're going to get back to that in just a minute. But first, we're going to call on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude, and we are asking for our highest, best, and clearest messages for our Sagittarius soul family. The first thing that I'm going to do, card-wise, is get you a couple of these Black Moon astrology cards, because the full moon in Libra has to do with relationships, and so we'll see if there are card messages for you regarding the focus of your relationships in the coming 2 weeks. We have water element, sensing, second house, owning. Owning seems to be coming up for a lot of the signs. Actually, what I'm getting for you with these two cards is that you're being asked to own your feelings in relationship, which is an interesting spin. Now, we're going to use the Light Seer and pull tarot, and we'll clarify with the mini Lights here. So while I'm shuffling these, I'm going to tell you that my cat, who is a Gemini, Paige, channeled your energy last night and went on an adventure. So she woke me up, not literally, but figuratively this morning, because she wasn't there. And I went out looking for her, and she was on the balcony, the second floor balcony of the apartment across the way. So I had an adventure this morning getting her off of said balcony. And that seems like a very Sagittarius thing to do. So, let's see. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Swords. We have Justice. And we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Clarify with these mini cards in the same deck. Okay, we have the Six of Cups upright over the Two of Swords. We have the Page of Swords over the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse over the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords over the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles over the Fool. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. And we have the Sun in reverse with Justice. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse in the mini. So Sagittarius, I meditated on the archetypes for everyone and have a message to share with you. Your message is the relentless adventurer, even if you never leave your neighborhood. You're being asked this year to slow down, be more selective, stop giving yourself away for free, and then wondering why you're resentful. Sit in the empty room, look around, and realize if you're there, you have all you need. The rest is extra. Sagittarius, first impressions, you have got some heavy-ish things that you have been dealing with. What I've noticed with this first column of cards, with all of the, as I've gone through the zodiacs, is that this column tends to represent a past issue that you've been working on healing, and it might be coming around for further healing, which might be where some of this is coming from, but we'll see what happens. You have the Two of Swords in reverse, which means there is a decision that is pretty clear to you that needs to be made, and I feel like this decision needs to be made about a past life connection or someone from your past who's come back around, who continues to show up. It could also be inner child wounds. So you might have an inner child wound that you need to make a decision about. That actually might be what it is, because we have the Six of Cups in reverse, and it's clarified by the Seven of Swords. And the Six of Cups in reverse, if this is the inner child wound that I feel like it is, that I'm picking up on, you've been denying this. You've been denying that you have it, and yet there's a clear decision that needs to be made about it. We might circle back, but I think that that's what that is about. And then we have this King of Swords covered by the Page of Swords, and then we have the Fool and the Page of Pentacles. So the King of Swords is someone who actively pursues truth. The Page of Swords is someone who, it can be a spying energy, but it's an observation mode. It's looking into things, looking for new ideas. So I really feel like this is your energy. You're actively pursuing something and trying to figure out what's going on because you want a new practical beginning. Because the Fool is a leap of faith in a new direction, and the Page of Pentacles is wanting that gift of groundedness, that exchange of groundedness, that initial pursuit or thought process behind it. And we have this new beginning showing up again, and with the Queen of Swords. So you are all up in your head, Sagittarius. I know you're a fire sign, but the swords are representing for you. You are just in a lot of mental, I don't even feel like it's conflict. I just feel like you're moving through your head space over and over and over again, trying to figure out what it is that you want and need to do. So you have this Ace of Pentacles, this desire for a new beginning, and it's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, which the Eight of Pentacles in the upright is the card of mastery. And so I feel like you want a new beginning, but you don't feel as if you possess all of the things that you're going to need to make that a reality. And so as the Queen of Swords, you're trying to think rationally. You're trying to wait. You're wanting those answers to come to you, and they're coming to you in a manner that is much too slow for you. And we have this Four of Cups and the Justice, and they're clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Sun in reverse. So the Four of Cups is about being offered something and not necessarily taking this offer. And this offer that you aren't taking, or that you aren't even willing to consider, could lead you to happiness. But you want balance, and you don't feel happy about what's going on. I'm going to pull some cards for clarification, because I really feel like you're ignoring something that could bring happiness and joy into your life, but you're ignoring it because you're not in a happy place. And maybe it's because you feel that the foundation that you've built some of these things on is getting ready to fall. And there's an Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning and a truth coming to light. So you're stepping out of fear with this Eight of Swords about the fact that there's this foundation that needs some work. But because this foundation needs some work, you're not feeling confident about making a choice, even though you have all of the, I do feel like that's an inner child. So I think it's a lack of confidence the inner child thing that you're dealing with. So let's see. We're going to pull some cards for this last column and see if we can find out what it is you're being offered that you're reluctant to take. And maybe you don't think it's fair for you to take it. So the Four of Wands at the bottom, we have that upright 8, and then a Knight of Swords and the Empress. And the Page of Swords. Well, that is not really shedding any light for me. Let's dig a little deeper and look. I feel like there's an intellectual pursuit that you want, that you feel will help you raise yourself to this level of the Empress, and you're back and forth between feeling that you're ready and feeling that you aren't. And this Justice is covered with the Sun in reverse. It is that imbalance that you're feeling off kilter. But I really feel like maybe you're trying to decide if you want to go back to school for something different, or you're looking in a different direction for your career path. You're switching from one to the other. Something that you don't feel like you have enough experience in, maybe to get the attention that you would need in order to secure the position. Yeah, I guess only you will know what this is about, but it does feel like it's a rational, intellectual choice, not a relationship-based choice, which makes sense that you're having to own your feelings, because you need to get clear on your feelings so that you can get clear in your head. Okay. Sagittarius, I hope this made sense. If it does and it resonates, or you feel that you got some value from this, if you could like, share, subscribe, comment, that really helps me determine which direction the channel needs to go. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Laura with Listening with Love Tarot. I just want to thank you for watching the video to the end. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It helps me know which direction to go.